Good afternoon and welcome into the 3 Show. I am Vinny Paracelli. September is coming to an end, and by the time this weekend is over, every team will have a few games under their belts. It's been a busy month with a lot going on, so let's take a look back at what has happened over the first 3 weekends of the season. The Gillette Wild lead the league with 12 points as they are a perfect 6-0 so far, outscoring their opponents 42-14. In total, there are 13 teams without a loss so far. 3 of them have yet to step on the ice, but 10 teams are at least 2-0 or better. The defending champion Mason City Toros are 2-0 with a big series this weekend. We'll preview that in just a minute. Rochester Grizzlies are unbeaten so far as well. The New Jersey Titans, Granite City Lumberjacks, Texas Roadrunners, and Louisiana Drillers are all unbeaten and have at least a share of first place. How about the new teams in the league? The Badlands Sabres are off to a 2-2 start. They dropped their first 2 games against Gillette, but swept Sheridan with back-to-back 7-5 wins. Then we had the Norwich Sea Captains pick up their first win in team history with a 4-1 win on Sunday over Long Beach. And we had the Austin Ice Bats beat the Mid-Cities Junior Stars 5-1 on Saturday for their first win of the year and first win in team history. We said in our very first episode that this kid could be the MVP of the league this season, and he's off to a hot start. Declan Young of the Gillette Wild leads the league with 16 points in 6 games so far, 5 goals and 11 assists. He's tied for the league lead in power play assists as well with 4. Samuel Feemster leads the league with 8 goals for the month of September in just 4 games for the Helena Bighorns. Let's look ahead to the games this weekend as we start the month of October. We've got some rematches to talk about. The Peoria Mustangs visit the Rochester Grizzlies in a rematch of the last year's Central Division Finals. The Grizzlies, like we mentioned earlier, are 3-0 so far this season. Max Breon and Austin Mears lead the team with 5 points each. For Peoria, they are off to a 0-1-1 start to the year. Ethan Chesney leads the team with 2 goals. Another playoff rematch from a year ago sees Oklahoma City take on the Texas Brahmas for a 3-game set. The Brahmas won the South Division Finals in 3 games last spring, but it was Oklahoma City making it to the Frazier Cup semifinals after beating Texas in a winner-take-all game at the Frazier Cup. OKC advanced as the wild card to get to St. Louis last year, and this is the first time on the ice for both teams this season. Finally, the best rivalry in the NA3HL is renewed. Kinda. The North Iowa Bulls and Granite City Lumberjacks have been rivals for about a decade. The Bulls are now the Mason City Toros, somewhat different name, but they play in the same arena and have a lot of returners from last year, so there will be no love lost between these 2 teams. Granite City currently is in first place with a 4-0 record. Hal Mortensen leads the way with 5 points. Nicholas Richard, Cullen Diakawa, and Tal Halliday all have 4 points on the season. For Mason City, they are led by Carter Newpower and Soda Isogai. They both have 6 points in just 2 games. Jack Campion has 2 goals and 2 helpers as well. You can watch every NA3HL game on Hockey TV. Be sure to follow the league on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And for live scores and stats, be sure to log on to na3hl.com. That'll do it for us here on the 3 Show. Hope you enjoyed the show, and hope you join us again next week as we break down the best from the NA3HL.